Hi, this video is going to go over how to make a histogram and a stem and leaf plot. Uh, histograms are on page 13 and 14 of this packet, which I don't know if that's what page it'll be on when you get this someday, but and then stem and leaf plots are actually on page 15. I'm going to start with a stem and leaf plot, and because that actually creates a histogram. So a stem and leaf plot is a way to organize data in order from least to greatest. And it's also a way to organize it so that you don't have to have all the numbers. You have a stem and then a leaf. So a stem is like the tens digit or possibly the hundreds digit, and then the leaf is the ones digit. So it's a way to use it in that way. So we're going to, as you can think of it as a horizontal histogram, as it says here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this data, and the key is that I'm going to write 2/1 equals 21. So that's my key. So my stems here are going to be 0, 0 tens, 1 10, 2 tens, and I look at my data, I don't have any 30s, so there won't be any 3 tens. So those are going to be my stems, 0, 1, and 2. So I've gone through and circled all of the single digit data, and I'm going to list that in order from least to greatest, so 5, 6, and 7. They're single digits. And now I'm going to go through and find all of the digits that are in the tens. So 19, 11, 13, 18, 10, 12, 12, 11, and 12. So all of those have a 1 as its 10 digit. So I'm going to put those numbers, like for the number 10, I'm going to write 0 here because the 1 here represents the 10 and the 10, and then the 0 is 0 ones. And so 11 would be just 1, but there's 2 11s. And then 12 would be just 2, but there's 2 2s, or 2 12s. Wait, there's 3 12s, my bad. And then there's 1 13, and an 18 and 19. So now I have all of those in there, and I counted to make sure there were 9 numbers that I circled, and so there are 9 digits here past this 1. And then finally, I'm going to list all the numbers that have a 20. So that's the rest of it, right? So for the number 20, I'm going to write 0 here because the 2 is already there. And then there are 2 21s. So I have 2 1s here. And then there's a 25. So there you go. I made my stem and leaf plot. And it's that simple, really. And what makes the stem and leaf plot pretty cool is that this is going to be the shape of my histogram. So when you make the histogram, I would actually be the same shape as this, except they would be in bar form. It would just kind of go like this. And then my range on the histogram would be like 0 to 9, and then 10 to 19, and 20 to 29. So that's how that's going to work. So try making this next stem and leaf plot. So pause the video and go ahead and try making the stem and leaf plot by yourself, and then you can check back. Okay, so here's the stem and leaf plot that I made. I want you to notice that for 1 and 6, or for 10 and 60, sorry, that's my robot vacuum in the background. Anyway, for 10 and 60, there weren't any numbers, so I still left them in there, but I didn't put 0 because if I did, then that would mean that one of the data points would be 0, would be 10 or 60. So I just left it blank. But I don't want to skip over it because I need to show that there would be a gap there. So that's a stem and leaf plot. I mean, that's pretty much it. It just organizes the data nicely in order from least to greatest. And then it's a real good, easy transition to a histogram. So the next video will be about histograms. Thanks.